Okay, so welcome everybody. We have quorum, so I will call the meeting to order. And I'll start with the land acknowledgement. The Ganaraska Region Conservation Authority respectfully acknowledges that the land on which we gather is situated within the traditional and treaty territory of the Mississaugas and Chippewas of the Ninishbek, known today as the Waynes Treaties First Nations. Our work on these lands acknowledges their resilience and their longstanding contribution to the area. We are thankful for the opportunity to live, learn, and share with mutual respect and appreciation. And I'll call for a disclosure of pecuniary interest. Anyone? Seeing none. And next is the minutes of the last meeting. I have a mover and a seconder for those. Moved by Joan, seconded by Lance. Is there any discussion? No, okay, I'll call all in favor. And that's carried. The adoption of the agenda. Anybody want to adopt the agenda? Margaret and Lance? Any discussion about the agenda? All in favor? And that is carried. Business arising from the minutes, we don't have any. Delegations, presentations and correspondence, we don't have any. So I'll move straight into applications under Ontario Regulation 41/24 and Conservation Authority Act permits approved by the executive. A mover and a seconder for those. Moved by Lance, seconded by Willie. Any discussion? So I guess the only discussion that I will make is a lot of these are for the Northumberland Rural Broadband Project, which is happening quite rapidly across Northumberland. For any of you that are not in Northumberland and you're wondering what those are about, that's what these permits, most of the permits are for. Yeah.
Just a curiosity, when they travel underneath the water course, is it for like a drilling that they don't have to disturb anything?
Yes.
Yes, through you, Madam Chair. They are directionally drilling underneath the water course. GRCA generally requires a minimum 2.5 meter underneath the bed of the water course.
We expect probably to see a few more of those till the end of the year. Any other discussion? Okay, I'll ask all in favor. And that is carried. And next is committee reports. Don't have any. New business is the designation of provincial offenses officers. And that report is attached. A mover and a seconder, please. Moved by Joan, second by Lance. Any discussion on this item?
Just a request, a clarification. I had a version in my agenda and then there was one on my desk.
Yeah.
Is there a difference?
Yes, through you, Madam Chair. On the one that was originally in you actually got the original one before, Justin McQuiggan was not on, and it was
Quinton.
Quinton,
Okay.
and Quinton was not at the training, so the one that you have, just substitute the new one. So these people have gone through the training. One's Greg, Sahathan, Andrew, and Justin, and they are the ones that we are naming.
Okay, thank you.
So thank you. Yeah.
Any other discussion? Okay, all in favor? And that is. Oh, okay. So under other business, our CEO has.
Yes, thank you, Madam Chair. At the last meeting when we did the budget, and I said at the last meeting that the timber tenders, because of the ice storm, we had to do a delay on the timber tenders. So the timber tenders were put into the final budget at a budgeted figure of $250,000. And yesterday we did open the tenders. They were due May 14th, and Penguin Poles was the successful bidder. and they came in at $347,000. So we were, it was over the budgeted figure. What we normally do, or what we will do in this case is we may put some money at the end of the year. We'll make a suggestion to put it into that fund that we started last year in case there will be a year where we will not hit that 250,000 because it's just the way that, you know, the forest goes when you're doing forest management. But, we will wait, we're thinking of $50,000 of putting it into that reserve. But we will wait just in case that the membership monies do not, hit the target. Because they were a little lower last year, so. But I just wanted to bring the board up to date on that.
Thank you for that. And I see Joan, you have a question, comment.
I do, through you, Madam Chair. Who had it last year, and is this the same person that had it last year?
I believe last year it was. I could get that information. I don't want to guess, but it is not the same company. That I do know. It wasn't Penguin Poles.
Thank you.
Any other discussion? Okay, and I don't have any other business that I know of. I'm just asking, I guess, if anyone else has anything. Okay, all right, so before I adjourn, just a reminder to everybody that we do have a source protection meeting, source water protection meeting immediately following this. So carrying on, public question period, we don't have any. And in camera, none, and so we will adjourn the section, but stay online for the second meeting. And need a mover to adjourn this portion. Miriam.
Yeah, it should be, it's connected, it's attached right to your next package.
Sorry, just bear with me for a minute. Oh, there we go. I thought it was. Okay, so welcome back, everybody. The drinking water source protection meeting is, I'll open this meeting, call it to order. Any disclosure of pecuniary interest for this meeting? Oh, we had Lance drop off. Are we still quorum, right?
Yes.
Okay, so no pecuniary interest. Then we move on a seconder for the meetings of the last meeting, which was November 28th of 2024. Margaret and Joan, any discussion about the meeting minutes from last year? No, so all in favor? That's carried. The adoption of the agenda, we were in a seconder for one case. Margaret? Seconder? Miriam, thank you. And so we don't have any delegations. Oh, sorry, call all in favor of the agenda? It's carried. We don't have any delegations, presentations, or business arising from the minutes, and no correspondence. So we'll go straight down to new business, which is an update on the annual progress report. And Jessica, you were going to give that update?
Yes, thank you, Madam Chair. I just wanted to give you a quick update on the report which has been submitted to the MECP. And the overall score we got from the SPC is still on target and progressing well in terms of implementing our policies. And the report was also included in your package for your review. And I was wondering if there are any questions. And if there are, I'm happy to address them.
Thank you very much. So I see there's a question from Joan.
There is a lot of feedback happening. I have my audio off when I'm not speaking. So it's some of the information coming through is garbled. So I don't know if Jessica would be able to repeat what she said.
Of course, no trouble.
Thank
What
you.
I said is that I wanted to give a quick update on the annual report, which has been submitted to the ministry. And the overall score we got from the SPC is progressing well, and we are on target in implementing all the policies that are in our source water protection plan. And that report was also included into in your agenda package. And if you had a chance to review it and have any questions, I'm happy to address them.
Thank you very much. And Miriam.
Yes, I did read the information, it presented in the slides. And my question is, it wasn't clear to me, but has there been any update on the concern of MECP's there seemed to have been a glitch or a slowness or something last year, 2024. And would you be able to speak to an update?
Yes, through you, Madam Chair. So discussions have been taking place between the lead conservation authority, if you will, the TCC, between the program coordinator and the ministry. And so they have been discussing about the wording and the issues that occurred. Basically, the ministry hasn't been reporting well on what they actually do. So if there was an inspection for agriculture source material, they did inspect, but they never said, how it was resolved. And therefore, in that progress report for the province, only the score of satisfying was given. And that is the cause of discussion. So, and ever since, the coordinator and the ministry are discussing how they can come together. And the last we heard is now that issues are being resolved and that we get an update sometime soon. So, and we were told that can be next month, but it can also be the end of the year. So what I think what's to take from this is that there are discussions taking place and that everybody is working on resolving this problem.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, any other discussion on this report? No, and I don't think I have a mover and a seconder yet for it, do I?
No, I don't know.
We
actually don't.
Yeah, so could I have a mover and a seconder for the report? Please, moved by Joan. Thank you, Miriam. So if there's no further discussion, I'll call all in favor. And that is carried. And any other business for this meeting? No, and no in camera. So I will ask, well, before we adjourn, just a reminder that there is no meeting next month. When is the next meeting?
September.
Not till September.
Unless the call of the chair.
Unless we call, yeah, so, and hopefully we'll have more content in the meeting in
Yeah.
September. So until then, I wish everybody a great summer. And then I'll just ask for someone to adjourn the meeting. Anyone? Willie, thank you. Okay, all right, well, have a nice summer, everybody.
Have a good summer.
Yes, thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
I have I'm on the water committee.